While not a veteran himself, a Quad Cities man has earned the respect of those who wore the uniform thanks to his honor flight efforts. But I discovered a long-kept secret about the man behind the Mission from the Heart, a secret that nearly made this mission impossible. He's the man behind days spent reflecting in the nation's capital.
When you turn around and look behind you, you'll see 4,000 brass stars on that wall. Each one represents 100 soldiers killed in action.
The key that unlocks memories for Quad City World War II veterans.
First pillar is Iowa, the Illinois pillar's that way, but go...
And the spark that fed our community's burning desire to honor members of the greatest generation.
Thank you for coming.
Bob Morrison may prefer to be the last off the plane when everyone comes home, but he led the charge, bringing an honor flight hub to the Quad Cities. Initially, the plan was to deliver 45 residents of the Ridgecrest Village retirement community to the World War II Memorial. 2 years later, more than 1,100 veterans have traveled. Thousands more have shed tears of joy, welcoming them home at Quad Cities International.
He's my guardian.
Bob's dad, Navy veteran Don Morrison, was on that first flight.
The honor flight is the most outstanding thing that could ever happen.
Grateful veterans might be surprised to learn that the man behind all of this
That's awesome.
never wore the uniform.
I never served in the military, no.
Do you regret that?
Yes. Yep.
It really wasn't Bob's fault. He tried but couldn't pass Uncle Sam's medical test thanks to something in his childhood. Bob was 5 when doctors gave the dire diagnosis.
We either did that or he would be dead at the age of 12.
A murmur would require open heart surgery. Today, that's relatively ordinary. In 1957, it was anything but. As Don puts it, little Bob was the first paying patient to undergo that procedure at Des Moines Methodist Hospital.
It's a gift from God, really, that it all happened. It worked out well.
Few touched by the Quad Cities Honor Flight could imagine there was ever a problem with Bob's heart, especially the families of veterans forced to cancel their trip.
When you're dealing with a family that you met and you've talked to, and you see the hope in their eyes and the desire in their eyes, and then the disappointment when it can't happen, it's personal.
He recognizes each loss at the memorial, and when he can, takes personal items on the trip, like this flag. It draped a veteran's coffin just 2 days before his scheduled flight.
I know how bad he wanted to come, and you wanted to come. And if it wasn't for you being willing to do this, nobody would have realized what happened.
What was initially going to be a one-time trip has touched many more lives than Bob Morrison could have ever imagined. With this generation fading, the waiting list is getting shorter, and he admits there is a chance that next year may be the last year for the Quad City Honor Flight Hub. With that in mind, he and his army of volunteers are motivated more than ever before to complete this mission from the heart.
We just can't wait any longer. We've got to get them out here as soon as we can.
You can learn how to sign up a veteran for the Quad Cities Honor Flight by visiting our website, KLJB.com.